Former NXT champion Aleister Black is 7-0 at NXT TakeOver events, laser focused as he gets set to absolve Tommaso Ciampa not only of his sins, but of the NXT title that, let's face it, Aleister Black lost in dubious fashion.
And the issues between Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano spilled over into this man's lap. He was robbed of his NXT championship for that reason. And tonight, I believe this man will find some sort of absolution in the form of the NXT title.
The poise, the grace, the harbinger of fury, ready to unleash on the NXT champion.
A lot of men get lost in their rage, but he protects his in a single stream of focus and concentration and applies it to his enemies. And tonight, public enemy number one is Tommaso Ciampa.
The dark and imposing NXT champion, grabbing that championship tight to his chest. The Obsidian Tommaso Ciampa feels that that title is deserving of a man like Tommaso Ciampa. And let's be honest, fellas, a lot of us never thought we'd see Tommaso champion as the NXT champion.
You're exactly right, but he played the game well. He played everybody. And this man now believes he is the greatest sports entertainer of all time. And he's believing it more so now that he's been named 2018 Male Competitor of the Year.
Also involved in the rivalry of the year with his former tag team partner, Johnny Gargano. They were NXT Tag Team Champions. And to your point, Nigel, in just his 10th singles match in NXT, Tommaso Ciampa shocked the universe with a little help from Gargano. And last July, Ciampa became NXT Champion.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger, from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black. And his opponent, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the NXT Champion, Tommaso Ciampa.
Almost reptilian eyes on the champion there as again he clutches what he calls Goldie close to his chest. Another kiss for the title. Is that just safekeeping? Or is he kissing goodbye to that prestigious championship?
NXT Championship hangs in the balance in the main event of NXT TakeOver Phoenix. In 16 championship reigns with 14 different champions. And this match gets started in a hurry. Collar and elbow tie up in the center of the ring, and it, not surprisingly already, falls to the ringside area.
The superstar can wait to get their hands on each other.
Champion's advantage, of course, for Tommaso Ciampa, as Black needs to pin him or submit him inside the ring. to win the title. Oh, wow. Waistlock takedown by Aleister Black. Again, it's been #1 throughout the night. NXT TakeOver. You can become a part of the conversation for this much anticipated main event using hashtag NXT Championship.
The challenger showing somewhat of a technical grappling advantage against the champion. With Tommaso Ciampa, you've got to try to continue the mental game against the very easily provocable Aleister Black.
Ciampa rotten to his very marrow. Known for his vicious and intemperate disposition, and yet when the bell goes, he is as good as it gets. Ciampa says he's a realist. He calls it like he sees it. He feels he has the best physique in all of WWE. He's the best in-ring performer in all of WWE, and he says it's not happenstance.
Look, this man believes his own hype, and I guess for good reason. He is the NXT champion for a reason.
Tip up by Black, side headlock, reversal. Takeover by Aleister Black, quick cover for a 1. Side headlock takeover now by the Dutch Destroyer.
Again, the challenger showing a technical advantage, arguably, against the champion. Of course, Aleister Black, usually known for his strong striking. And if you are the champion, that's really got to be your game set. Your strategy is how do you negate that striking advantage?
Well, Black wears symbolism on his skin in the NXT Championship, the symbol of supremacy.
See Ciampa pulling at the ear of Aleister Black.
On Sports Entertainment's ultimate proving ground, the black and gold brand, but
Hold on a
Goldie
second.
belongs to Ciampa.
Whoa.
Back body drop by Black. And again, Black with that side headlock takeover, grounding Tommaso Ciampa and wanting to grind him down.
So there, the champion trying for a fairy tale ending to this match early on, but there was no way the challenger was going to let him have it. Strong side headlock, making Ciampa expend some energy to get back to his feet. See if we get a clean break.
Come on, back it up. 1, 2, 3.
Referee. Ciampa had up until a count of 5 to break in the corner. Now he has Black in the other corner. And again, referee looking for the break. This time, Black comes back with a couple of right hands, make it a hat trick. Ooh, but a well-placed knee to the breadbasket by Ciampa stops Black in his tracks. Irish whip. Black avoiding the back body drop, and now the striking man from Amsterdam utilizing those striking skills. And there's some grace on the part of Black. Oh, Ciampa drops down and avoids that roundhouse kick from Black.
Well, to my original point, the strategy of avoiding those strikes.
A brutal game of chess being played here. And the mind games. Oh! Boot to the face by Ciampa.
Oh, and a smile on the face of Ciampa after doing that. Black has referred to the champion as the puppet master.
And Black said he's going to cut the strings tonight.
Yeah, well, Ciampa has more nicknames than Ed Leslie, calls himself the greatest sports entertainer of all time, Tommy Sports Entertainment, and, well, Black is going to try to end Tommy. Oh, tope con hero by the Dutch Destroyer, and that's one way to end Tommaso Ciampa. But he's got to roll him back into the ring, and he's quick to do so. Wow.
Can't be 100% sure. May have just tweaked his knee slightly on the outside.
Well, he's still able to deliver an avalanche of strikes here. Let's see if we can pick it up.
Look. Yeah, here's another angle.
Oh, he did land hard.
Just there, just there. Did you see that? Just a momentary, just trying to shake it off.
Well, high risk, high reward.
That's exactly what it takes. Tonight is not a time to hold back.
Black able to sweep Ciampa off his feet and delivers a knee right to the side of Ciampa's head. Ciampa staggered. Quebrada by Black. Black goes for the cover. Hooks the leg, and Black almost became a 2-time NXT champion. Well, Ciampa's saying enough of this. The champion taking a momentary respite on the outside, utilizing that referee's count, trying to get into the brains of Black, and he succeeds momentarily. Oh! But he pays for it with that kick by Black.
Things weren't going very well for the champion in the ring, so electing to go to the outside. Stop the momentum of the challenger.
Oh, and Black able to block, running into the steel steps. Oh, but he wasn't able to block that. And now Ciampa drives Black into the stairs. And, you know, Nigel, you mentioned Black maybe tweaking the knee on the landing. And, well, if he wasn't hurt before, he's definitely feeling the wrath of Tommaso Ciampa right now.
Exactly, as we see here, look at this. Driving the Ciampa's knee hard into the ring steps.
Tommaso Ciampa says that Aleister Black is a one-trick pony. You take away Black mask, he has nothing.
Well, that's an interesting strategy. Hold on a second.
Ciampa! Oh, suplexes Black into the steps! And his knee crashes into that unforgiving steel.
And that was the same knee that was tweaked earlier on.
And the sadistic NXT champion smiling that Cheshire Cat smile.
And I was wondering earlier, how does Tommaso Ciampa plan on doing that? How does he plan on stopping Black Mass? I think that plan is starting to unveil itself slowly but surely throughout the course of this match.
Straight away. Oh, to the left knee.
And Ciampa focusing his attack on the left leg of Aleister Black.
Well, as of course we know, Tommaso Ciampa very familiar with knee injuries right now.
Well, he has
the
a
right
brace.
knee there, yes, of Tommaso Ciampa.
But it's Ciampa meting out the punishment to Aleister Black. Black told us that he was going to take everything that Ciampa is and use it against him. Well, right now he's able to, unable to turn the tables on the NXT champion. Black has to find a way to extricate himself from this painful position.
And sooner rather than later, because if you take out that left leg, that's the base leg. That's the base leg that the challenger uses for that Black Mass spinning heel kick. So take that away, you take out the strongest weapon of Aleister Black.
You've been making salient points all night, Mr. McGinnis. That may have been your most astute observation, is Ciampa indeed looking to wear down the challenger.
Strong elbow from the challenger, and there's the injured leg again. Oh!
Wow. Say what you will about Tommaso Ciampa's attitude, but boy, he is hyper-focused on that left leg, and he is taking away the very foundation of what makes Aleister Black so dangerous.
Trying to hyperextend the cruciate ligaments of that left knee.
And Ciampa doing it in a methodical, systematic fashion, Percy.
Hey, Ciampa does not care. Whatever works, whatever helps him retain the NXT title here tonight.
Oh, wow, look at that, the leverage. Look, Nigel using the ring ropes to his advantage and knowing full well he has up to a count of 5. And again, Ciampa attacking the injured leg of Black.
So damn good. You're a one-trick pony.
There he is, he said he's a one-trick pony. As Ciampa tries to take out one of the legs of that pony.
Oh!
Won't be a pleasure ride for the rest of this match at all.
Oh, wow, wrapping that injured leg around the post. And Tommaso Ciampa continues to just decimate Aleister Black.
Look, you can't even be surprised at the lengths that Tommaso Ciampa will go to reserve his title, his championship. This man will do anything.
Well, it was the most epic of rivalries last year against Johnny Gargano that was voted the rivalry of the year. But now, Tommaso Ciampa, oh my God!
Well, if this continues, the challenger will be without one leg.
Oh, Ciampa, he's got that injured knee, and he drives the knee onto the Spanish announce table. Aleister Black's patella tendon could be torn, his kneecap shattered. Look at Tommaso Ciampa admiring his handiwork.
This may be more than the title. This could be more about trying to end the career of Aleister Black here.
A moment of zen for the NXT champion.
A moment in which he continues to taunt the challenger, Aleister Black.
Hydration super important, especially as this match goes longer.
Oh! And Black explodes back.
Everybody getting hydrated at ringside as that water flew.
And Black trying to get back up to his feet. Ciampa rolls back into the ring, knowing that Black needs to make it back into the squared circle if he wants a chance at becoming a two-time NXT champion and joining Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura as the only two-time NXT champs.
But look at Black hobbling. He's essentially on one leg.
Oh,
yes.
And not for long. He's on no legs after Ciampa again attacks the injured limb.
A bullseye as clear as the noonday sun.
Here in the Valley of the Sun.
Oh. Again, extending the cruciate ligaments. The challenger has got to come up with a game plan and come up with one quickly.
Oh, Ciampa.
How dirty is Ciampa? Just digging the heel in the face of Aleister Black.
Malevolent force. Tommaso Ciampa. STO. Oh, wow, just continues to do whatever he can to exacerbate that left leg injury.
This is not where Aleister Black wants to be. When Tommaso Ciampa gets time to manipulate the body.
Black tied to the tree of woe on that injured leg. And a brutal display here by Tommaso Ciampa. And Percy, you're right, but how? I mean, Black is at the mercy of the NXT champion. And it's very rare when you can say that about the Dutch Destroyer, Nigel.
Absolutely, but it had been almost a perfect game plan from the NXT champion at this point.
Black is limping, but he's on his feet. Ciampa uncorks a right hand that drives Black back. But Black now with a Florida Steve, and Black, wow, sends Ciampa toppling from the top turnbuckle. But at what cost, you guys?
The challenger gritting his teeth, excuse me.
Aleister Black absolutely out of nowhere, willing himself to find some offense, knocking Ciampa off of his perch.
And while it will give Black an opportunity to recover, dare I say it, almost, again, it exacerbated the injury, but this is what's at stake. Aleister Black, coming from behind the proverbial 8-ball, has to find a way to get back into this championship match, and he may have just done it with that Hail Mary kick.
And I don't think that the challenger, Aleister Black, is a one-trick pony, but a lot of his offense does involve kicks.
He's a one-legged pony right now. But Black firing back with the right hand. And again, though, the tenacity of Tommaso Ciampa. Oh! He got rocked with that strike. And Black, oh, but he's unable to put weight on that leg. And again, Ciampa immediately going after that leg.
This is going to be the biggest test of Aleister Black's career.
It already is, Nigel. Oh, wow, he caught him.
See that? Look.
He caught Tommaso Ciampa. He rattled the champ.
Black's a smart man. He's clearly making the modifications and making them count.
And Black making the most of the opportunity. The adrenaline coursing through his veins. Launches a kick. Black goes for the cover. Ciampa able to kick out. Wow. The second wind of Aleister Black. Almost the winds of change atop the NXT men's division.
Easier said than done, but now is not the time to let up. Aleister Black needs to dig deep and find a way to find more offense, to apply more pressure to Tommaso Ciampa.
Ball packaged by Ciampa, shoulders down. Black escapes. Oh, look, Ciampa looking for that fairy tale ending. Black fights it off, takes down the champ. Oh, but misses with Black Mass. Backslide. Oh, here's Ciampa again, looking for that fairy tale ending. Fairy tale ending. Oh, wow.
See Black holding that left knee again?
Oh, but the rabid forearm by Ciampa.
Black was trying for the Black Mass. Ciampa stopped him, and again trying.
Oh, wow. Black again now. Oh, Black sits down. Shoulders are down. Black almost became a two-time NXT champion. Oh. Black utilizing those kicks. Another roundhouse kick catches a jab. German suplex with a bridge. Black on one leg.
Wow.
Wow. What a creative way of driving with your hips with only one good leg.
An incredible display of guts here by Aleister Black. But you have to wonder what adjustments he can make, because when it comes to his Black Mass, he needs that base leg. Uh-oh.
Knowing Black, he'll figure it out on the run.
This is it.
We've seen this.
No.
As usually a prelude to the Black Mass.
Can't do that, but
No,
immediately,
dragon
yes.
screw leg whip by Ciampa on that injured leg. Now into the single grab. A single leg grab, and this could force
could be
Black
over.
to tap.
That is deep. Look how
my.
deep the champion is sitting down.
The pain and agony etched on the face of Aleister Black.
Wow.
Black frantically tried to get to the bottom rope.
Oh, he's able to turn the tables. He's able to kick off Ciampa. Oh, palm strikes by Ciampa, but Black jumps the Ciampa. Now it's Black with a single leg grab
Black's
on the
turn.
NXT champion.
But Black has to use that base leg, the injured knee. He has to put weight on that knee at the same time. Yes.
Wow. It is a war of attrition here in the main event for the NXT championship.
That left knee gave out. Trying to sit deep on that single leg Boston Crab attempt. What can the challenger do now?
Black, of course, having to survive that brutal cage match with Johnny Gargano on NXT TV leading into this title match, and he has Tommaso Ciampa staggered. Black on the apron. Oh, but Ciampa well scouted. Launches with right hand. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, my God!
Tower of London on the apron. This could be it.
Ciampa dropping Black with the Tower of London, and Black able to escape.
Talk about the heart of the challenger, not willing to give in.
Running knee strike, back press, hooks a leg, and Black able to pop up that right shoulder before the referee hit the mat a third time.
And the champion, Tommaso Ciampa, refusing to quit here. Take a look at the impact. Very little give on the outside. Wham! But very quickly following up.
Dueling chants here in Phoenix. The night before the Royal Rumble, and Black and Ciampa are rumbling in the main event here for the NXT title. Oh, wow, Ciampa now.
Look at this.
Really rubbing it in. Black, oh, and he pays for it. He pays for it with that jumping knee, and there's one for Black as Ciampa responds in kind.
Well, that spoke volumes. The champion, usually after hitting that jumping knee strike, follows up with more offense. Had expended too much energy, and the champion came straight back.
The 2018 Male Competitor of the Year, Tommaso Ciampa, defending the title for the second time at TakeOver after a successful defense against the Velveteen Dream. Aleister Black on his feet and now coming forward with a forearm. Both superstars digging deep.
Oh, picking up the pace here and the aggression.
In the former home of the Phoenix Coyotes, a hockey fight breaking out between Ciampa and Black. And there's a big boot to the face of the challenger by Ciampa. And Black responds with one of his own. Oh, and the shoulders are down, roll up, and Ciampa almost escaped with the title right there. Oh, beautiful reversal by Black, but now his shoulders are down.
Where are these men finding the energy?
Incredible. Simply incredible. Oh! Not as fast as usual, that offensive sequence, and Black pays for it as Ciampa.
Black was turned inside out with that lariat from Ciampa.
Oh, Ciampa trying to do it himself.
Oh, wow.
Instead,
Black exposing the knee. Oh, Black with a double stomp to the champion's chest.
Ciampa trying to kick the leg out. Challenger avoided it. Here we go.
Aleister Black. Oh, but he cannot carry weight on that injured left leg, and he's going to try again, sending Ciampa into the ropes, jumping knee strike to the back by Aleister Black.
Somehow grit, determination.
This
could be it. This could be it.
By Black. Aleister Black looking to become two-time champion, but he only gets a 2 count.
Look at Ciampa smartly rolling out of the ring, getting out of the way of Aleister Black, buying himself some more time to recover.
Champion's advantage, can't lose the title on the outside.
Black on the second turnbuckle, one go! Mamma mia, what a moonsault by the injured challenger!
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Aleister Black executes a moonsault from the second turnbuckle to the outside. Oh, and I think Black he slipped on the water here in front of us, and that allows Tommaso Ciampa to sink in. Fairy tale ending.
That's it.
Come on.
Fairy tale ending.
Retains.
Oh, Black able to keep his fairy tale alive. This is not the happy ending that Black is looking for. He wants to become a 2-time champion, and Ciampa, he simply can't believe what just transpired, Percy.
I can't believe it either. Black just kicked out of Ciampa's toughest offensive maneuver. I don't know how he did it.
A fairy tale ending would not prove to be an ending for the match. That was very serendipitous of the champion. A slip from the challenger gave the champion the opportunity to hit that.
And Ciampa rolls back to the outside. Oh, wow. Oh, we saw Johnny Gargano do this earlier tonight against Ricochet, and
we saw the effect that it had on Ricochet.
yes, we did, and of course, Ciampa knows what it feels like as well, as he was on the receiving end WrestleMania weekend last year. And what a sick smile the champion is sporting, exposing the concrete around ringside. But Ciampa knows he needs to break that count, and I mean, now Ciampa just wants to punish him.
Hey, you get back in the ring right now.
Ciampa in a conversation with the referee. Meanwhile, Black's on the apron. From the apron, double knees. Wipes out the NXT champion.
Look at how the challenger landed onto the injured knee. Perhaps you have to question that as an offensive maneuver at this juncture.
Black wasted very little time.
Yeah, at this stage, he needs to pull out every potential stop. He needs to do whatever is necessary.
Game over. Good night.
He's out.
Aleister Black.
My God, he got all of that.
Just nailed Tommaso Ciampa with the black mask, but Ciampa's rolled onto his stomach. Black unable to cover him. He has his arm over top, but there's no cover.
With the last ounce of energy in his body, Ciampa turned to his chest, and that has saved him the title.
Look at the velocity on this black mask when it made contact with the face of Tommaso Ciampa.
The sickening impact of that brutal black mask. And yet Tommaso Ciampa's title reign refuses to fade to black. Ciampa staggered, trying to get back up to his feet.
Man, if Black had just found a way to get the shoulders of Tommaso Ciampa on the mat, this could be all over right now.
I think Black is about to absolve Ciampa of his sins. The referee! Oh, wow, jumping knee strike by Black. Ciampa with the quick roll-up. Black's on the second rope, draping DDT! Draping DDT by the champion! Fairy tale ending! Ciampa with the fairy tale ending!
Cover!
Oh my God! Did Aleister Black just kick out of the fairy tale ending?
Not once, but twice.
This is incredible, Nigel. How in the hell did Aleister Black kick out of the fairy tale ending?
I am stunned as Ciampa tries it again for a third time.
Will the third time be the charm?
That's it. That is it.
No.
No, what is Tommaso Ciampa refusing to go for the cover? Wants to eliminate Aleister Black once and for all, and he's paying for it with a roundhouse kick. Oh, but Black injured his leg.
Again. The knee gave way.
And another fairy tale ending. Tommaso Ciampa goes for the cover. Tommaso Ciampa remains NXT Champion.
Your winner and still NXT Champion, Tommaso Ciampa.
An incredibly gutsy display by both superstars, and in the end, Tommaso Ciampa's reign of terror continues.
Aleister Black literally fought to the bitter end in this NXT title match, but in the end, his knee was what let him down slightly, and Tommaso Ciampa was just too much. And Tommaso Ciampa is still the NXT champion.
The game plan was a successful one, Nigel, as Tommaso Ciampa focused his attack on the base leg of Aleister Black, and yet we're still dumbfounded. We're still at times speechless as to the fight Aleister Black was able to give despite being mostly on one leg.
It was absolutely incredible for a good portion of this match. I, for one, thought that perhaps Aleister Black was unbeatable at TakeOver, but the champion proved me wrong.
And Black falls to 7-1 at NXT TakeOver events.
What an incredible display of brutality. A number of times that the champion thought he'd put away the challenger. It would not be a fairy tale ending at this point, however.
Aleister Black found a way to kick out of that still, and you saw the look of shock and disappointment on the face of Ciampa. But look at the speed again of that black mask thrown by Aleister Black. And right here, it should have been all over.
Attempting the black mass spinning heel kick again, hitting the knee, and then there, rolling through, serendipitous landing on the middle rope. Oh! Impact DDT, but look how quickly the champion follows up again. Bam! With a fairy tale ending. Hook of the leg, 2, and no! The challenger again would kick out.
I mean, you can read Ciampa's face and the look of surprise. He couldn't believe that Aleister Black was able to kick out of that, but Aleister Black was still able to stay alive and keep fighting. But you can see right there, his knee would not give him the support he needed to continue on, which led Ciampa again to go to fairy tale ending, get the cover, and get the win, and retain the NXT title.
Tommaso Ciampa told us that he was not overlooking or underestimating Aleister Black. He said that Black may very well be the second best talent in all of NXT, but Ciampa told us that never in the history of sports entertainment has the gap between #1 and #2 been so big. Ciampa says he's untouchable on a different level. He says he's a man of his word. That word tonight remains champion.